Every man wants to be irresistible, but most go about it all wrong. If you're tired of being overlooked and ready to unlock real attraction, hit subscribe and let Stoic and Stone show you the way. Let me tell you something nobody else will. It's not about being good looking. It's not about being rich. And it's definitely not about being the smartest guy in the room. If you want to truly attract a woman, to make her feel drawn to you without trying, you have to master one thing first: yourself. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Most men are failing miserably at this. Forget everything you've been told about dating. It's not about expensive gifts, catchy pickup lines, or looking like a magazine cover model. What really pulls women in is something deeper: your emotional strength, your ability to stay calm, centered, and unshakable. Because if you don't get this right, no amount of dating advice will save you. If you've ever felt ignored, rejected, or overlooked, it's not because you're not good enough. It's because women can sense something you might be missing. You don't control yourself. But here's the good news: that changes today. By mastering a few timeless Stoic principles, you'll become the kind of man women are drawn to naturally. No tricks, no manipulation, just you, fully in control. Let's dive in. The lie you've been sold: most men grow up with the wrong script. We're told to chase women, to impress them, to prove ourselves worthy through grand gestures, constant attention, and being what we think they want. But here's the brutal truth. The more you chase, the more you lose yourself. And women can feel it. They can sense when you're putting on an act, when you're trying too hard, and when you're seeking validation, not connection. The answer? Stop chasing. Start attracting. Attraction isn't something you force. It's something you allow. And it starts by mastering yourself. Emotional mastery is magnetic. Ask yourself, when was the last time you felt completely in control of your emotions? If you're like most men, you're probably reacting to her moods, her words, her tests. But Stoicism teaches something different: emotional sovereignty. When you stop reacting to everything around you and instead respond from a place of calm and clarity, something powerful happens. She notices, not the loudest guy, not the flashiest, but the one who's grounded, who knows who he is, who doesn't need her to feel complete. That's the guy she remembers. That's the man she wants. Words that connect deeply. Now, let's talk about words, not cheesy lines or clever comebacks. Real words, spoken at the right time, that connect on a deeper level. Step 1. Use her name, strategically. When you use her name at key moments, it signals presence and recognition. She feels seen. Step 2. Compliment her differently. Skip the usual "you're beautiful." Instead, notice her mind, her character, her passion. Say things like, "I love how deeply you think about things." That makes her feel truly seen. Step 3. Practice gratitude. Acknowledge the little things she does. A genuine thank you speaks volumes in a world where most men overlook them. And most importantly, stop over-apologizing. Own your actions. Apologize only when necessary. Respect comes from self-assurance, not constant people-pleasing. Actions grounded in Stoicism. Your words matter, but your actions matter more. Stoicism teaches us that our behavior should be deliberate, calm, and purposeful. Action 1. Master your body language. Stand tall. Relax your shoulders. Maintain balanced eye contact. Calm posture radiates quiet confidence. Action 2. Move with purpose. Don't rush, don't fidget. Walk like you belong in any room you enter. That energy is magnetic. Action 3. Let small gestures speak volumes. It's not about flowers or gifts. It's about remembering the author she mentioned last week and bringing up their work. It's about checking in on that challenge she shared. That's presence. That's power. And stop trying to be the entertainer. Women don't want a clown. They want a man who listens, who's there, who's real. Stoicism in modern relationships. Now, let's face reality. Things won't always go your way. Maybe a date goes poorly. Maybe she starts pulling away. Most men panic. They try harder. They text more. They chase. Not you. A Stoic man remains the same. Calm, composed, grounded. If the date isn't perfect, you don't force it. You stay relaxed, confident, unfazed. If she pulls away, you don't chase. You give space. And in that space, she senses your strength, your independence. And often, she comes back. Because you're not desperate. You're secure. Be true to yourself. Here's the most important truth of all. None of this matters if you're not being real. Being true to yourself doesn't mean staying stagnant. It means embracing who you are while striving to grow. Stop trying to be who you think she wants. Start being the best version of you, and trust that the right woman will recognize that. When you master yourself, you stop chasing. You stop performing. You just live. And that kind of man, he doesn't need to attract women. They find him. Final takeaway. So stop chasing women. Stop trying to impress. Stop playing the game. Instead, become the kind of man who attracts everything he wants by mastering himself first. Be the calm in the storm, the rock others lean on, and watch as your relationships, your career, your life begins to transform. If you're ready to build that life, that strength, that unshakable mindset, subscribe to Stoic in Stone. Like this video, share it with a brother who needs to hear it, and check out our next episode where we dive deeper into how Stoicism shapes powerful men. And as always, stay grounded, stay strong, and stay stoic.